Good evening, Ivan. Can you listen to me? Good evening, Ivan. Say hello. Say something, please.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Fine too. Thanks.
Good. So let's get started with this, okay?
Okay,
So let's
perfect.
only you and me, so it's going to be very fast. So our topic today is house and family. So
Yes.
let's begin with this. I put well, in this case, I put this Spanish translation, but you don't need them. So let's just ignore them and let's continue with this. So the first question, we are going to talk about our city or town or house and our families. So can you tell me, where do you live?
Yes, of course. I live in Toluca City.
And how long have you lived there?
I have lived. I have lived for almost 15 years in this city.
15. So 15 years ago. 15, 1, 5, 15.
15, 16 years.
Okay. And do you like that city?
So no, the truth it's not very much because it's a cold city, and the people in sometimes are not friendly, not very kind, and but it's a beautiful city.
You told me that the other day, right? That the people is
Ye-
not friendly.
Yes.
Why do you think that? Why do you think the people is not friendly in Toluca?
So I think the people it's mm, I think okay wait
Yes.
um
So
okay
you can find a synonym, or if you have the idea, you can tell me the idea in Spanish. Don't worry.
is the so the people in Toluca
Uh-huh.
and um, are so I don't know who say apáticos.
Okay. So they are not empathetic. So why you say that? I mean, are they rude, or they just don't talk, or why?
Why?
Ap-
The
Apáticos,
re-
you said? Apathetic? Apáticos? Apathetic.
I think the reason is that the cold weather is the cold weather eh, made to people are so and not very happy not very happy and this rains very much in one day rains very much and it rains and it's cold and after it's sunshine and again rains and this is the change of weather um, makes the people so say so something like I don't want get out because it's rained I don't. I want to stay in my house, and the malls and
Okay, I
the
understand.
towns and center of the city, it's empty.
Really?
Really, sometimes. And for example, it's 8 o'clock p.m. 8 p.m.
Uh-huh.
and the people stay in their houses and don't get out for the night
Like an
and
empty
so
city.
empty city. So in the night, if you walk to the center of the city, it's alone. The stores are closed. Some restaurants are opened, but the um, everything uh, almost it's
Oh,
closed.
wow. So they must be very bored all the time, no? But
Yes.
maybe, yes, maybe you're right. Maybe it's because of the weather. Because in cities like in Montreal, for example, in Canada, as the climate is very, very cold during the winter, there are just a few people in the streets. So they are indoors and just watching TV and they don't go out and they look like a little bit antisocial, no? But it's because of the weather. So that is
Antisocial. This is the word for I'm looking for.
antisocial.
Antisocial.
So have
People
you,
in Toluca are very antisocial.
the people is antisocial. So then you have lived in different places, no? Have you lived somewhere else?
Yes. And in another city than and Toluca. So, for example, Morelia. It's a
Yes,
beautiful
I
city.
remember that.
The people in midnight are in the restaurants, walking in the center of the city, and listen to music in midnight. And the weather it's not cold, so the people walk or get out, go out in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so Querétaro, it's another beautiful city. The most is shows and historic representations and shows many shows, and the people go out in the night. Um, I think that Toluca is the worst city of Mexico.
And why are you living there? It's because of your job?
uh, for my parents. Uh, they came um, 15 years ago
Mm-hmm.
from another city, and we stay since uh, this
Since that
that
day. Mm-hmm.
that day and in this city. So I um,
You have living, well, you have lived there with them, no?
yes, I don't know uh, how to say acostumbrarme. I'm ya estoy acostumbrado.
Get used to. Get used to. Acostumbrar. Get used to.
Get used
I'm
to.
getting used to the city. Mm-hmm.
I'm getting
I'm
used to
getting used to the city.
that.
Te estás acostumbrando
I'm getting used to that city.
to that city. Ooh. Then, well, you don't like it, but is there anything you like there? Algo que te guste? Is there anything you like in Toluca?
From from Toluca. Um, the ice creams.
Oh,
No, no. So Toluca, from Toluca, mm, oh, it's difficult.
oh,
So,
you said you don't like it.
okay. Toluca is the second city of the country, of this country,
Uh-huh,
how have many museums. The first city in the country, it's Mexico City, is the
uh-huh,
first place in the country,
uh-huh.
and then for a number of museums. And the second place, it's for Toluca. It's only thing very good. It's in Toluca are many museums, like Alfeñique Museum and uh, modern art museum and numismatic museum. O sea, they are very museum and beautiful. They are beautiful.
Mhm. That is what I can see in the internet about Toluca, that the city is nice, it's beautiful. And
Yes, it's nice.
actually, nearby there is this volcano that is called Nevado de Toluca. So
Yeah.
what I have heard, well, I think you told me the other day that there is a beautiful lake at the top of that volcano. So you have beautiful places there, no?
Yes. The Nevada, it's a beautiful place. So the last years they it haven't snow
It's getting
for
warm as everything, no?
it's in November and December. It's getting warm, and drop snow one day, and another day uh, the sun. Um, I know
Then
how to say derretir.
melt, melt. That is melt. So
How?
the snow melts because it's the climate of the water is warm, no? Melt.
Oh, yes. The snow
The snow
melt
melts. So there's
melts
there's
melt.
there's no cold enough. I mean now everything is getting warm, no? Like as the global warming with this thing. Now there's no more snow at the top of the mountains. That is what I have been noticing, no? As we have
Yes,
this global warming, now uh, places are warmer and there is less snow comparing with the previous or the past years, no?
yes. This is a effect for the global warming, and uh, the so this year's looks like different. So in this date, we have cold weather. So, and I hope this year the Nevado have will have many snow, very snow.
I want to go there because it was you. You tell me one day that about that lakes, those lakes at the top of the
Yes.
volcano.
I remember that we
Mhm.
I told you something about Nevada.
Yes, that's the
Yes,
reason why I want to go. I want to go there. I'm planning
you are.
my winter vacation.
So if you come, if you will come in the next month, I I guess. Do you find snow in the Nevada, and you are welcome any time. Do you want?
Okay, I'm gonna take that into account. But I
Yes,
think
yes.
I think I will go during January, the first week, maybe.
The third week, the first week and or second week of January, it's cool. So I think the volcano have snow and the weather is not cold, no much cold.
Not that cold. Oh yes, I think I miss that cold weather. I miss feeling that cold in the face.
Yes,
So
January,
yes,
it's a good month.
it's a good month.
January, it's a good month.
So what is your neighborhood like? I mean, the area near your home. What does it like? Is it in the suburbs, in the city center, outside the city? It's a village. It's in the middle of nowhere. How? What is your neighborhood like?
Yes, I lived in the suburbs, of the Toluca, in um, city named Sinacantepec. Sinacantepec, it's um, municipio, sería municipio like the city uh, near to Toluca.
Uh-huh.
So it's in the suburbs because Sinacantepec is not
It's not in the city.
it's not in the city. It's not urban area than Toluca.
Uh-huh. Yes, it's like outside, no? Like it's like a village, no? Outside of the city.
Outside in the city. Okay.
Yeah, and is it quiet? Is it lively, boring? How can you describe the neighborhood?
Okay, it's a quiet neighborhood. So because it's in the outside the city, it's a quiet, and in my street, in the street with I live,
Boring.
uh, you can see um, um, corn corn uh, plants plants
Uh-huh.
corn plants.
Oh yeah, corn. That this
uh,
vines and this. Well, yes, plants with this maize plants. You said.
yes, maize plants like
Maize plants. Yeah.
sembradíos, milpas, like a milpas.
Yes, I know which one.
I see one and another and two milpas in the street, and it's all because it's very quiet, and and sometimes boring. So, but this is good. This is good because in the Toluca, in the center, in the city center, it's very loud, and the pollution, and my neighborhood, and we don't have pollution, and it's a very quiet.
But that is nice, no? That must
Yes,
be nice. To live in a
yes,
quiet place, in a calm place. Because well, here in the city, everything is like fast, no? So you cannot. It takes you like 2 hours to go from one place to another because of the traffic, and it's noisy. It's a little bit dirty or pollute. But when you live outside the city, where the things are like nicer, you are a little bit far away, but I think it's worth it. What do you think?
Yes, it's nice. Live in a quiet neighborhood. It's nice. Mm, so we can live in Pacific place.
And
Pacific
and
place.
yeah, and houses are bigger, and there is I mean this violence and all these situations that we don't like are less there, no, or not?
Yeah, you are right. You are right. This is another thing, good thing. Who can I live in a neighborhood like that outside of the city?
That is nice. I don't like I like to live in the village in the villages, but because of my job, I cannot do that. But maybe one day. So we were one day we talk about this. You told me about your house, right? You live in a house,
Yes, I live in a house.
and I remember that it's a big house. Is it big?
Big house? No, not that bigger. It's house of like apartment. So like to apartment. It's uh, for three levels,
Uh huh.
and I have two rooms, and nine kitchen, and dining room, two bathrooms. That's all.
That's it. So it's an apartment. It's not a house.
It's no, I describe like apartment.
Okay. So you share the building with two more families?
No, I live with my family and my wife and my kids. Only three, just only three uh, persons in my house.
Okay. And what do you what you like the most? What do you like the most about your house?
Mm, I like the fact to I we are design our house,
Oh, you
and
design it.
the form of the house, the colors of the walls, and the floor. I designed everything detail, and I like because I like very much my house.
Oh, so you did it. You by yourself, or did you have any help, or you did everything?
I bought by I have a credit, and I pay for mm, I know how to say uh, parcialidades o
Oh,
mensualidades. mensualidades.
partially. But what
Like
what
Infonavit credit.
I'm gonna be credit. What I mean is that so you designed the indoors, no? I mean the decoration and all those things, or the shape of the apartment, the shape of the house. So you built it.
I we build it.
Oh,
So
really?
the Infonavit um,
It gives
get
you money.
credits, credit or money, or some people for construction the house.
Oh, so it's
You
not.
can you
It
can
wasn't. It wasn't a house that was already built.
yes, you can buy an apartment or construction in a house, or makeover makeover the house, your house makeover, so made so bigger, and add, and they are three options of credits, of house credits from Infonavit.
You can buy a house that is already built, no? You can get the money to build your own house. That is what you did, no?
Yes,
And
yes.
the other one is about it's money to get your house bigger, no? Or
Yes, yes.
improve the house you have. That is what I know.
Improve your house. Yes, this is the third option. I have I took uh, the second option.
Um,
Build my house.
you built your house. I think that credit is a little bit tricky because the balance you have never changes. I mean, you ask for an amount of money, and after 10 years, the amount is bigger. So, so how is that possible? Have you checked that? I mean,
Yes,
I know because my husband has that credit, and when we ask for that credit, we ask for a certain amount of money. But after some years, the balance has increased, no decreased, and we pay every month. So how is that possible? Do you know how or why?
it's for about the mm, um, for one thing that UDIs it's made a form. It's way to calculate a credit, and it in the UDIs are bigger, one smaller, depends of the um, value of um,
Yeah,
it's a
your house
mercado
value, no?
mercado cambiario. Bueno, I don't know who say that. So in my case, I have I save money, and um, I request the credit, and I financial my house. So part it's as save money, and some part my credit. So I I I am pay the part of the credit, and money of credit. So another part it's for my savings when or savings with my wife. So the balance it no increase very much about the time.
Oh, well, I think every credit has like his its particular things, no? So you need to read everything and you need to know everything before asking for one of those credits, no? But anyway, I
Yeah.
think for most of us is the only way that you can get a house, no? Here the properties here in Mexico are very expensive, but very
Yes.
expensive.
Yes. So um, um, the most people need a credit to to have a house.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Uh, a little part of the people um, eh, build a house or uh, buy about a house or buy a house in cash in cash.
Yes, yes, because I think the prices, well, the houses are very expensive comparing with the money you can make in a normal job. Because, for example,
Yes,
in US or in Canada, the houses are even more expensive. But
more expensive.
you can make more money in a normal job. So you can buy many things. You can access to more things. But here the houses, well, there in Canada, you can buy a house, a nice house for I don't know, $500,000. That is like I don't know how many, 5 million pesos. It's like too much, no? But in a normal job, you can get more money comparing with the jobs here. I mean, I think here you make less money, and that makes you uh, the things difficult. Because if you don't have money, you cannot save your money, and you cannot have a good credit because banks um, are like I mean they don't lend you money if you have no this ability or the facility to pay the money they lend you. No? So it's like everything against you here. The properties are very expensive and you cannot have the credit because you cannot make enough money. And then you need to look for these credits, no? Like Infonavit and all and some others, no?
Yes, yes, and so this is a reason for most people in Canada rent a flat.
I
They
think
do,
it's cheaper. It's
they don't have a house.
yeah, it's cheaper renting a flat or a
Haven't
apartment. Yeah,
have
it's cheaper than buying.
or apartment, a flat apartment.
But if you have a family there, it's better if you buy a house. And depending on the
Yes,
place, the houses can be very expensive or no that expensive, no?
yes, in Canada, house or an apartment, it's very good for this for the simple fact to live in Canada.
Yes.
In another and one and another way, for the simple reason of life live in Canada, it's very good.
Yes, well, it's better. Yes, that's true. Sadly, but true. Sad but true. So, would you change something in your house? What would you change?
Yes, I made it bigger. Not much, but I add extra rooms and office. One of them office room for my books, my computer, a desk, um, um,
Yes,
two rooms, 2 or 3 rooms, and um, I made a garage. The garage
mm-hmm.
are so bigger to a little bigger to have to space to have to two car space for for the garage.
Uh-huh. To keep it inside, no? Yes, me too.
Yes.
I will do the same thing. So here we have two squares with positive and negative words to describe a home or a house. So we have spacious, we have cozy, light, we have warm or cool, and convenient. Those are positive words. And in the other side, we have the negative words. For example, cramped, dark, drafty, stuffy. or noisy. So, which words fit with your house? Which positive words?
Okay, my house is cozy. Cozy, cozy is the correct pronunciation.
Cozy.
Cozy,
Cozy.
cozy.
Comfortable.
It's a cozy. It's comfortable in a warm. And um, close to another place you need to go regular. I don't understand very good. Convenient.
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 Convenient is when a house is a convenient house is when it's nearby the store or the mall or the bus stop, when you have everything close. So that is convenient because when you live in the middle of nowhere, it's a little bit difficult to you to get the things that are necessary. But when a house is a convenient or a convenient place, you are close from other places in where you can buy the things you need. For example, the market, the mall, the banks, the schools, the hospitals. When you are
Okay.
nearby there, we say that the house is a convenient located house.
Yes. Yes, I understand. So my house are cozy and convenient. So it's a because my house is comfortable in a warm and it's close to a mall. I have a near mall, and to my work, it's very near to my work.
Oh, that is convenient.
Convenient, yes,
Yeah,
it's convenient.
that is convenient. I live far, far away from my job. I every morning I have to drive around 1 hour and a half.
Yes,
And it's not because of the distance, it's because of the traffic. I mean,
yeah,
that's the thing here in the city, no?
there is not a traffic, very much traffic.
Yeah,
In some parts, it's a traffic, but in the most part are not traffic.
there in the place you live. Because here in Mexico City, everything is full of cars. Everywhere, everywhere, like jammed, full of cars, and very noisy.
Yes, the,
So,
the,
so let's pass to this part. Who do you live with? With your family? You told me that you have a wife, and how many kids do you have?
and one kid. I
Only one.
have a one kid.
So you live only with them. So you three only three members,
Yes,
and you guys live in that house only three members.
only three.
So have you ever lived with roommates before before having your family? Have you ever lived with roommates or with friends?
And no, I live alone, alone. I and when I was 20, 25, 26 years old, I get out of my parents' house and
Mhm.
I live. Um, I rent a room, a student room, and I live alone for 2, 3 years.
Oh, you were studying? I mean,
No, no, I was working. I was working, so I I rent a student room because are cheaper.
Uh-huh.
cheaper. The rent are cheaper than apartment or than a house or than another room.
That's
So I have a roommate, not in my room properly, but share. I share the kitchen, the bathroom with another people, another students. But I don't. I I wasn't a student. I
you were working.
working.
Okay. So, and how was that? It was, did you like it to live alone? Is it
Yes,
difficult? Is it
yes.
better? How was
Um, it's it's a good thing in my life, and rock and roll every day and every night.
Oh my God.
I I was living la vida loca
Yes.
when I live it alone. It's good, good. I get out. I go out um, with my friends and all night, and in sometimes I don't back to sleep in my room. I sleep in another house, so it's good. It's good, but it's a this way to live. It's good, but not for much years.
Yes, that's what I
Yes,
was about saying. I mean, as an
yes, not for much
experience,
years.
as a life experience is nice, no, and it's good.
Ha-
But if
for
you
the
stay
experience is
there,
nice.
uh-huh. But if you stay there for a long time, you get ruined because you get like doomed. I mean, you cannot be there like many years because you cannot do anything. Just having fun and fun and fun, and if you stay there, you don't do anything with your life.
Yes, it was a good part in my life. So this part when I I'm living now, it's better. It's better. It's a different way. It's a better. So stay quiet and a family life.
A family life. Uh-huh. I think it has to do with the stages of life, no? Because when you are young, you want to have parties and you want to know new people and have boyfriends and girlfriends, whatever. But after a few years, you start like looking for a family life, no? And after that, well, those are like the stages of life, no? I don't know. Maybe it's something nature of like thinking differently in every stage. And as you
Different
go through
stage.
life,
Different.
thinking different.
Yes.
Because as you go through life, you are changing your mind, and now you like things, different things than the ones you used to like. No?
Yes, that's true. That's true. You lived different things in only for stage in stage where you passed. It's you lived different things, and the next stage it's very good too.
Yeah. Well, yes. And the next stage is going to be better, and the next and the next. No? So
Yes.
what can you tell me about your family? So what does your wife do? And how
Okay.
old is your kid? And what can you say about your family?
Okay, I meet my wife in my in the work in the work, and I um we 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 were 2 years for a boyfriend, a relationship. And next, um, we have our wedding, and next we have our children, our kid.
Uh,
So my wife is in computer engineer. I
ooh,
am a lawyer. I am a lawyer, a tax lawyer. The property specialty is the tax lawyer.
yes, I
Uh,
do remember that. Yeah.
yes,
You're the
and
expert in
uh,
that, no?
so my kid it's in the second in the first grade in elementary school.
Uh-huh.
This year starts the elementary school, and it's a lovely family. Short, but lovely.
Oh, but lovely. That's nice. That is good. Because we can find many different families, but the best family is the one you have now, and the one you like, and the one you choose. No,
Yeah.
that is nice. So I think we are gonna stop here. We almost finished, no? But it was, as always, very nice to be talking with you this hour. Thank you so much.
Thank you, you too. Thank you too, and it's a pleasure to talk with you, teacher. I hope see you soon.
Yes, I'm gonna fix the computer,
Talk
and
to
then you will
you.
see my
Talk
face.
to you soon. Talk to you soon.
Yes. Thank you so much. Have a nice week.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Rest. Good night. Good night, Ivan.
Good night.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.